Hi, I'm Mike Ruth, and I'm here at the Tendril Smart Demo House in Boulder, Colorado, where we showcase our full home energy management solution powered by the Tendril platform. Our solution is comprised of our software platform, our utility and consumer applications and services, and hardware products. As electric cars, known in the industry as electric vehicles or EVs, are being brought to market, charge management, load control, and EV rate programs and billing support is a growing concern for utilities and consumers, especially as EV mass market adoption is poised to take off in the next 5 years. Tendril has been working with a number of EV and charge station manufacturers to understand the early technical challenges and build out the first standards-based networked EV infrastructure integrated with Tendril's home energy management solution. This early work was designed to show proof of concept at the technical level so that Tendril and our EV partners can focus our conversations with utilities on understanding their problems and delivering solutions to the market. Support of this new EV application and device type was a very natural extension of the Tendril platform and demonstrates the value of a platform-based approach to energy management for utilities, their customers, and EV manufacturers. What I'm demonstrating here today is Tendril's integration of our platform and EV application with the AeroVironment charge station. This is a level 2 charger that typically provides a 6 to 8 hour charge for an electric vehicle and contains a standards-based Zigbee smart energy radio for communication and functionality within the home area network. I'll be demonstrating how consumer information is displayed and accessed within the Tendril web portal and how the EV charge station reacts to utility-based demand response and direct load control events. For the purposes of this demonstration, we'll be plugging in the EV charge station to this EV simulator. So let me start with the Tendril consumer web portal. Here's a home network view of all of the connected devices in the home, from smart appliances to programmable thermostats and smart plugs, including the EV charge station and connected electric vehicle. This same information is also available to utilities so that they can understand where on the grid EVs are located so that they can manage the EV clustering effect, or Prius effect, as some call it, where once one person in a neighborhood purchases an electric vehicle, then others in that same neighborhood are also more likely to purchase an electric vehicle. This creates a cluster of EVs that causes extra stress on the grid just in that neighborhood. This information is critical for utilities so that they can proactively assess and adjust the electric transformers that provide power to these neighborhoods. Clicking on the device brings up a control panel which provides an example of the type of information available to the consumer. The consumer is going to be less interested in kilowatts and more in terms of how far could they drive now, what's the available charge, or how long until a full charge. This is a representation of that information. If an EV owner needs to manually start or stop their charger, they could do so from a web application like this or from a mobile application. But more than likely, the consumer will want to set and forget their charge plan by selecting a predefined program, whether that's fastest, cheapest, or greenest charge for their electric vehicle. Or they could set a rule such as, I need 70 miles of charge by 7 a.m. and let the system figure out when or when not to charge, very similar to a smart thermostat. From a cost and consumption perspective, consumers are going to be interested in two things. The first is understanding how charging their EV affects their electricity bill, and they're going to be interested in how their EV charging activities are broken down and affect their total cost of ownership of that electric vehicle. Here's a graph showing the EV consumption as part of the total bill. This same information could be provided via the Tendril platform to any number of consumer touchpoints, from web portals to iPhone apps to interactive TV widgets. Finally, I'd like to show how the EV charging station integrates with the Tendril demand response and direct load control applications. As a Zigbee smart energy device, the EV charge station automatically includes the functionality needed for demand response and load control, like other load control devices within the home area network, such as a smart thermostat or a smart plug. From the utility perspective, an EV is just another load available within the home to control during a grid event. Creating a load control event is like any other. Select the event parameters, such as date and time and duration, the target footprint for the event, which homes do they want to target, which substation, which area of the grid, and which devices they want to target within the home. And now electric vehicles can be selected along with any other load for the grid event. Initiating the event, the Tendril platform sends a message over the meter network or over broadband to the selected homes, automatically turning off the devices and notifying the consumer, like this. Of course, the consumer has the ability to opt out of non-emergency events if they deem it higher priority to continue charging. In this case, the platform recognizes, logs, and notifies the utility of the user's action, and that they will not be able to reduce the load from that house as planned. So what we've shown here is the core technology and proof of concepts of integrating EV charging with the Tendril platform and our home energy management solutions. These are critical steps for supporting the emerging EV market and addressing utilities and consumers' needs. For the consumer, this means providing access to the information and control of their EV and charging station so that they can manage their use and cost of the vehicle they purchased. For the utility, this means providing the ability to understand where on the grid EVs are located and mechanisms to support EV-specific rate programs. And when necessary, the ability to control to ensure reliability of the grid and to continue to provide power to their customers. Tendril is the market leader in open, standards-based energy management solutions, and our electric vehicle application is yet another example of the power of our platform-based solution. Thank you.